to Craig Sowing's Real Talk Radio on 1170.
And we're off. Good morning, everybody. This is Ron Quintero. Got a lot of new and exciting announcements to be able to share with you. New hosts this past weekend, all four of them working with Gateway Funding. One of them out of Wisconsin, a really nice husband and wife team that we met. So I'm excited that the Real Estate Radio Network is now going to Wisconsin. We've had no presence in Wisconsin prior to this, so it's like I get excited every time we break into a new state. We got a couple of people out of Pennsylvania marketplace and one out of Florida, so you know it's going to be our very first Florida show.
All right, welcome to the new Real Estate Radio Network studio. Next time you guys come to San Diego, you're going to have to see it. That TV behind us is 65 inches and pretty cool. All right, guys, so I just got off a phone call with Steve Harney, who's going to now officially be involved in the Real Estate Radio Network. Really exciting stuff here. I'm sure you know who Steve Harney is. Sorry. Going on the air, and I don't have my phone muted. That's Radio 101.
Growing. I had the opportunity to speak with Will Gandy this morning, and you know what we were talking about was planning out exactly how he's going to use the new platform to be able to onboard strategically, not randomly, not hit and miss. He's going to be very strategic. And so I wanted to bring this and show you live because Bruce Bedard got on the phone with David Esquivel, my right hand. And David Esquivel, without Bruce having to spend $100 per month for GoToWebinar, GoToMeeting, David Esquivel passed on to Bruce our logon ID and password. We downloaded the software for him, with him, and he is now doing a desktop capture of his actual seminar. We're helping him stream it, get it up to his webinar, or his webpage. And what we're also doing is helping him improve his overall website so that way he's going to do a better job of getting even more registrations. In my speaking with Will Gandy this morning and his beginning to transition to the new platform, he threw Craig Sowing a high five and said thank you. He's on one call. Using the information that Craig shared with people about a week or two ago regarding the credit triggers on your show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, he got 8 call-ins off of one show, really? Just around the credit triggers. The very first time he ever used it. And he goes, and Ron, I wasn't that good at it yet. You know, and he goes, I just kind of accidentally did it, but you know, the advice that Craig Sowing gave me, and really, gang, that's the importance of attending as many of these workshops as you can. The goal of a weekly conference call is to share with you what other people are doing so you remain on the cutting edge. And I wanted to tell you that Will Gandy, Bruce Bedard story because, listen, damn it, we want to help. You know, I don't want turnover. I don't want you leaving the Real Estate Radio Network because it's something that you got excited about when you first joined it, but the passion faded. Listen, let's keep it fresh. You know, use your platform, your radio platform, to be able to grow and expand your business. I'm helping 2 other hosts right now to be able to integrate the seminar series into their platform. Do you remember Jill from Arizona?
All right. I don't really need these. All right. So, guys, Ron just said something really cool there. Coming into these things, radio is always bringing new stuff. You know, it just gets better and better. For example, last weekend when we were in Jacksonville for the Gateway event, I went on to stage with Ron completely blind. I mean, I didn't know what I was going to be talking about or how I was going to be interviewed, but it really doesn't matter to me because there's always new, cool stuff that's happening, getting better and better, whether it's moving from a weekend show to a daily show or having a successful event. Or for me, I don't know if you guys know this, I'm going to be starting a second radio show on Saturday afternoon starting in 2 weeks. Not only is it fully sponsored, but it's actually going to be paying me a few $1,000s a month, and it took me about an hour or 2 to put it together. We want to continue to share these success stories with you because they're not going to stop. This information with radio should never get stale. Now, the latest one here, Rondi Lambeth is a credit expert. I think he's one of the best in the business. I just went to his event he did last Saturday where he addressed about, I would say about 50 consumers direct about what happens after bankruptcy to your credit. He leveraged his radio prowess to develop relationships with bankruptcy attorneys and create consumer direct attendees. And there's about 50 people there. I attended, and I didn't speak or anything. I just wanted to show my support for him. He said that he ended up selling half the room.
And I'm excited about it, though, gang. This is a really cool studio, which I'm going to try to do something I probably shouldn't try to do, but I'm going to try it anyways. I'd like for you to see the proximity of where our office is in terms of where it is to Petco Park. So I'm going to grab my camera here. I'll take my signal. Oh, I lost my signal.
Yeah, this is cool.
There it is. See out there, right there.
Behind that brick building is Petco Park. So when we do our onboardings, if you guys ever want to come in town, yeah, give it a good swivel here. There's our 65-inch.
Show the swivel of a 65-inch.
Vanna White. All right, hit the stadium up. I'm gonna point a couple things out. Over to the right, bottom right, you see it's a little wine bar. Other way around. Right there. There's a little wine bar down there that's called Wine Steals and a little pub called Proper. So we'll have dinner there. Now go to the left, Ron. Oh, yeah, tequila bar down there. Hold it up. And then behind that is Petco Park. Now, the brick building gets in the way from being able to watch the game, but we'll have to definitely shut the door because we'll be able to hear the crowd tomorrow during opening day. So really cool stuff, guys, and you're welcome to come down here anytime.
Here's another example of what, again, Jim McQuaig's doing to be able to roll out his show announcements and to take personal responsibility for announcing his guests that he has coming in and what he's going to be doing on his upcoming shows. And you like that, man? Yeah, so, I mean, he's doing a great job with it. And a lot of people ask me, Ron, where do we get that template? How can we do that? So I went ahead and authorized our guy that does all of our web work. His name's Robert. And Robert will have for me by Friday that same template that I'll be able to send to everybody that will have all the RERN branding. So you'll be able to talk about the Realtor Spotlight, how he's bringing the Nellis Group at RE/MAX Alliance. You know, he's using the platform that to announce what was on his prior show, just to kind of like reburn it one more time, just to really kind of, you know, another touch. What's coming up, and he's also asking for referrals. And look at this, gang. Look what he did here. How to boost your credit. A lot of people are having Krista on as a guest on her shows. So take a look at how she's leveraging the branding. Krista Mashore, radio show host with, what are you, the new guy? Guy doesn't know how to turn off his telephone when he's broadcasting.
New phone, no more AT&T.
Okay. Okay. I just closed that. Little distraction. No big deal. Let me bring it right back up. As heard throughout the country, Krista Mashore. See, this is leveraging into the branding, and I love that she's doing this. Krista, if you're on the call, props, high five, way to go. Tap it up. Love it, love it, love it.
There we go. Excellent. How's it going, everybody? My name is David Esquivel. I've been working with Ron for the past 6 years, on and off. Then I went back to school to graduate. Graduated from Chapman University with a degree in legal studies as well as marketing. Not only that, throughout the time I was working with Ron, we were doing seminars in development through FinanceThisHome.com and other brands that he had developed in the past. And through that, he and I both developed a nationwide college apprentice program.
First of all, last week with Bruce Bedard,
Yes.
were you successful in getting the software installed and Bruce Bedard up to speed so he could then capture his desktop, stream his presentation, and allow people to be able, while they're on the radio, to go to his website and to click on the immediately access, instant access button is what we're doing.
Yeah.
I know that the website part of it's not done yet.
Right.
That's being done this week.
Right.
But were you able to get him where he could use our GoToWebinar platform, and he's now successfully, hopefully. I've been gone, so give me an update.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so on Friday, Bruce Bedard and I spoke for the better part of an hour, downloaded a software called Camtasia, and what that software allows you to do, there's plenty of other softwares that you can use if you don't want to use Camtasia. You may already have a software to do this, but it captures your screen, and also if you have the Logitech camera that we're using right now that you can see us on, if any of the affiliates want to send me an email, david@realestateradio.us, go ahead and send me an email, and we'll go over a tutorial of GoToMeeting or Camtasia, and I'll help you get dialed in and